married in Nigeria. I've got guests from the Obio marriage registry, and they will shed some light on it. My name is Igwe-Mbah. We're Nigerian football hackers. Good morning.
This is the Morning Crossfire on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Ten minutes gone past 8 o'clock. Thank you for staying tuned. We're discussing this very important matter today. Praise Igwe-Mbah is here, and Franca, Chiorlu-Zituboh. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming. Yes.
Happy to be here.
So let's start from, when you hear someone say court marriage, what does that even mean? Is that a right term? Is that a wrong term?
It's not the right term, really. It has nothing to do with the courts. It's registry marriage or statutory marriage or marriage under the act. That's what they call it. But the right name is registry marriage.
Okay.
The court is attached to it because matters that has to do with that marriage is decided in court. Okay. So people erroneously, or the layman calls it court marriage. So it's not really court marriage.
So there's nothing like court marriage.
No,
it's registry marriage.
Yes.
Or marriage in the registry.
Yes.
Okay, so so there's customary marriage, right?
Yes.
The one that you go and you exchange a token and with your family to say we want to marry this person. That's recognized too, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if a person comes to you and they say they want to get married, what do you tell them?
First of all, you come for a registration, which you stay for 21 days.
What are you registering?
The marriage. You register the marriage. The person comes with his or her information, and we register the person.
Okay.
The person will have to stay
hold on. We'll take it slowly. So what information do you ask for? Okay,
the person's name, the couple.
Both of them must come?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No, one person can come for the registration, but the information has to do with both of them.
Okay, so the names?
The name, the date of birth, father's name.
Okay.
Your residential address as at the time of marriage, and the duration of your stay in that residence.
Okay.
And your means of identification, your occupation.
Okay. So these are just basic information. You really don't do anything about this. You just take the information.
Yeah.
Okay. So after this, so what they do when they come to register the marriage is they give all this information. Do they also submit their passport size photos?
Yes, they do.
Okay, to identify that this is the person.
Three passport photographs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
3 each for the male and for the female.
Okay, so when they are done with this, you said something about 21 days. What's that about?
Okay. When they come for the registration, the duration starts counting from the time they come with their passports. You understand? Because we have to display on our board for 21 days to see if there will be anybody to come for for objection. You stay for 21 days, but 2 days before the expiration of those 21 days, you come and make a payment. We give you a requirement on that day of your registration. You come and make a payment, which is small. Very small.
I know you're going to tell us how much it is.
Yes, I will. Okay. I am 15,000 naira.
Okay, so you pay 15,000 2 days to the expiration of the 21 days.
Yes, and on the 21 day is your marriage.
So you come on the 21 day, and what happens?
When you pay on 2 days before the expiration, you come on the 21 day, which is the marriage date.
So what happens in that? What happens?
Okay, you take your vows and we issue your certificate.
Who officiates?
The marriage registrar. Okay, but sometimes if she's not available, she can ask.
Okay, someone else. So it's an official of the marriage registry that carries out that function.
Yes.
So what does it entail? The bride will be there.
Yes.
The groom will be there.
If some do take vows, but not all of them take vows. If you're wedding in church, you don't take vows.
I don't understand.
Because you don't take vows twice. Yeah. If you're wedding in, unless you lost your former mate.
You're remarrying.
Yes, yes.
Hold on now. So, if a person is divorced, they will need to take new vows.
Yes,
If a
because
person
you're
loses their
getting married
spouse
to a new
death,
person.
Okay, so the vow is about this new person. I need
Yes.
to now verbally say I'm committing to them, right?
Yes.
So, you come, the person's marrying, right? The male and the female come. Who else do they come with?
Okay, there are 2 witnesses.
And who must these people be, according to the law?
Okay, if the person, if it's a new marriage, like bachelor and spinster,
First marriage.
yeah, the person has to come with the parents.
Must.
Especially for the lady. You know, somebody has to come from the family.
Okay.
It may be the sibling, but the person will be above the age of 21.
Okay. So a family member, close family member must come to sign
Yes.
as a witness.
Yes.
Then on the side of the man, same thing.
Sometimes it could be a friend. Yes.
So the law is
Why? Because
unequal.
why?
There's inequality now.
No. Once somebody is up to 21 years, the law allows the person to marry, make a decision of marriage.
Yeah, but you're saying for the
especially
female, you would rather that they come with a family member. Why not for the male?
no, they can. The female can even come with a friend. It doesn't matter. But the reason,
Preferable.
preferable is an advice. It's not that it's compulsory. It's an advice because sometimes a woman marries and the family say they don't know she has married. We don't know anything about it.
So they come to you to dispute it.
Yes.
Yes, they do. We have cases where family members will come and object and say they didn't know their daughter were marrying somebody.
It was on that ground that we made it.
Now we have
Yes.
to advise them to allow
Come
your
with the
family.
family
Yes,
member,
come
so
with
we
the
don't have
family.
these kinds of.
But if you insist you're coming with a friend, we won't stop you as long as you're above
over 18.
No, 21.
for marriage under the act.
Yes.
Okay. So they come with 2 witnesses. Is it 2 witnesses each or one?
No, one
each.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you're saying in effect is that if I want to get married to a man, with the both of you as witnesses, we're good to go.
Yeah.
The marriage will happen.
Yes.
Okay, so they take their vows, then they sign the document, and that's it.
That's it. I will issue the certificate.
So when that is done, by law, they're legally married. Oh, wow. Okay, so what are some of the issues that, have come up in the course of you registering marriages?
Okay.
Have you had a couple who came through and after a while they say they don't marry again? They submit for 21 days, then they come sometime and say, we don't do it again.
Yeah. We have many times.
What do you think? What are the reasons they give?
It could be that they don't understand each other. They didn't know when they were making the decision that this person was not what they thought the person is.
So you're saying from the time they say we want to do and the time they will eventually say I do, in that 21 days, there's a lot that can still happen.
Yes. Many times they've come back to say they are no longer interested. Sometimes they don't even come back to follow up with the application. They just allow it go like that. It happens. You can change your mind within 2 days. They can go home and fight and then decide not to marry again.
Okay, what other instances have you experienced in the course of doing this work?
Sometimes the objection could come from the parents. The parents can write to us officially. Sometimes it is the man who is getting married, and then the children probably the diseased. He has a diseased wife. The wife has died, and then he has children. And then these children will come to us, writing to us that they don't want their father to marry this woman. Yes, we have encountered such issues. But of course, when the man is above that age, no child can stop the father from getting married. But we'll try to see how we talk with them. We'll resolve the issue. We'll have legal department that could come into, and then we'll try to sit down to understand why it is like that.
Have you ever had a case where it was the 21st day and they came to marry, but it didn't happen?
Yeah, like yesterday.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
You know, a man came. It's an existing marriage.
Okay.
A man came with
What is an existing marriage? Miss?
Okay, they are already in marriage, but not legally married.
Oh, they're living together.
Yeah. No. They are. Yes, maybe customary marriage.
Or church marriage.
Oh yes, but not legally married.
Okay.
Not statutory marriage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and the son from the other woman came and said he wasn't going to allow it. So we had to stop the marriage.
I'm confused now. Was the person trying to marry someone else?
I don't know if he had the child before the marriage.
Yeah. They've been living together.
Yeah.
So it's that child that is contesting the marriage?
Yes, because the woman has not been friendly or nice to him. So he decided to come and say, I don't want my father to marry this woman. In order not to allow some kind of friction during the marriage, we have to suspend. Yes, we have to pause it and then see how best we resolve it. Yes, before we could go on with the marriage. Okay.
So you've mentioned church marriage. What really happens there? I don't understand. What is that? Is it legal?
No, not every church marriage is legal. Now we have some churches that are not licensed. There are some churches that are licensed.
What do you mean by that?
They are licensed under the Act.
Government? Or
yes.
The registry?
Yes, the government. The registry is under the government.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're saying that they don't have the legal document to operate a church, like operating a business. Yes. You don't have a legal document. Yes. You're not an entity yet. You might have a signboard, members.
Wait, let me say something. They are an entity. They are a religious entity recognized by government. Okay. But now, as a religious body, they are there to preach Christianity.
Preach.
Yes.
Don't officiate marriages.
Good. You can officiate marriage, but you can't give the legal marriage certificate. You can't give the statutory marriage certificate to your couple until you go through the process of registration or licensing of that place of worship. Okay,
so you're saying that churches need a license before they can officiate a marriage with a document.
Good. Yeah. That's it.
So many join people, but they can't give them that document. But I've seen churches give people a certain document. What is that?
That's their church
certificate.
But that doesn't mean that they're legally married.
No.
Oh wow. Yeah. So there are many couples who are living together. They have a church document, but
they are not legally married.
Where would they find out? Now they might be hearing this on radio for the first time, but in what case would they need to present that document, that they would present what the church gave them, and they would say, no, this is not a legal document? In what instances?
They can go to any institution. For instance, they are processing something at the embassy. They want to change their names. They want to get an international passport, or any government agency or establishment. They want to do one or two things. They're showing that they are married. Okay. Now they present.
The banks.
Okay. Even the banks now. Yeah. They now present that church marriage certificate. At that point, they will tell them, no, go to the local government registry and get us the statutory marriage certificate. This is not the one we are recognizing.
So how do they reconcile that?
So at that point now, we register them under existing marriage couple because they had some form of marriage in the past. So they're only coming to legalize that marriage. So at that point, we register them as an existing marriage couple.
And with a new date?
Yes, with a new date. That's when the law knows that they're married.
They are already married. But not
they have had some form of marriage.
So it's now that you're legally married.
Good. Yeah. That's the date you're going to have as your marriage date.
Have you had people come through and they had contentions with you about this matter? They go to a place and they say, you're not legally married. Go to the marriage registry, and they come there and they start to, they don't understand what, it is.
Yes, we have had issues like that. Sometimes they will come and tell you, we have married in church for like 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Why are they telling us that this certificate is not recognized? So at that point, we have to tell them the reasons why that is not recognized. Because the one you have is just within the Christian doctrine. That's where that can be recognized, not outside. Until you do what the law says, statutorily, registering that marriage and obtaining that certificate, then you can say you're legally married.
So you can be a deacon and a deaconess, you can be an elder.
Many deacons and deaconesses have been I've been coming to wait in the registry to get the certificate. Wow. They didn't know all along that they've been living together, but they did not have the authentic certificate. They didn't know that.
Wow.
So that's why we're actually asking people to come along and register your marriage.
So even if you've been married before and you have a document, or what about those that didn't go to any church? What about them?
Yes, they can as well come to register their marriage.
What is the status? What's their status?
They are just cohabiting.
As in, customarily, they are not married too.
Okay, that's one side. Then the ones that are married by custom, how do you deal with those ones?
The ones that are married by custom, they are still existing marriage because they did a form of marriage.
How do they prove that to you?
We have a column where they put the date of their first marriage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So for the ones that are living together, and they're not customarily married or married in a church, what's their status? Cohabiting.
Yeah.
So how do you regularize the marriage?
It's bachelor and spinster. They are bachelors and spinsters. But yes, but we could give them a form where they put the number of children they have.
Okay.
You understand? So that in case they want to travel out, that document we have shows that they already have children and the children are theirs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Interesting. We're not in football. How could we'll take questions after the commercials. Okay, someone has asked a question. Said marriage certificates are issued in the various local governments registry. Is it legal?
Beautiful. Now let's address that issue.
After the break, stay tuned. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. And let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercials. Call 0817 001 8162. That is 0817 001 8162. and let us connect you to your customers. Connect with your customers. Advertise on 92.3 Nigeria Info. Visit our downtown office at Shop 9, Mediatrix of All Gracies Plaza, opposite FIRS, Stadium Road, Port Harcourt, and book your commercial. Nigeria have got praise Igwe-Mbah and Franca Chiorlu-Zituboh. They're from the Obio Akpor Registry, and they've told us some things. You must come and register the marriage 21 days before your intended date. They will ask you some questions. You fill them in the form, bring 3 passport size photos of each person, and then that's the first part. 2 days to the 21 days, you return there and you pay the 15,000 naira fee, and then on the 21st day you go there and you get married. 2 witnesses are required. They advise for the females, come with a family member so they don't have drama of your family member come to say, oh, we're not aware. Better that way, your father, your mother, or some other close family member. And then for the guy, could be same, or you phone a friend. There's a question that was asked before the commercial. Marriage certificates are issued in the various local government registry. Please, is it legal?
Sure, it's very legal. Anybody that tells you the certificate issued by the local government is not legal is not telling you the truth.
Okay.
And then what makes a certificate legal, really? There are 3 points that makes a certificate legal. One of the points there is that it must be admissible in law. That means it must be acceptable in law if you have an issue. And then another one is that it must be accepted by institutions, either private institution or government institution. And then thirdly, must be recognized outside this country. That means the embassies must recognize that certificate. And as far as I know, no marriage certificate from the local government has been rejected by any of these
organizations.
Yes,
organizations.
bodies.
Okay.
Bodies.
So you're married in Nigeria, you're married in Japan.
Yes.
End of story. Stanley wants to know the names of churches that issue legal marriage certificates so that he can know where to go and see how you do.
There are so many. So what he has to do if he goes to his church or he should ask them if they are legally permitted to issue marriage certificates, or he should come to our office. We have a place where we registered. We put down the names of the licensed places of worship.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the office is
Obio Akpor marriage inside Obio Akpor
Secretariat.
Yeah, council.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Someone says there's nothing like church marriage. Thanks for the awareness. The Marriage Act says marriage may be celebrated either at a marriage registry or a licensed place of worship, and you should use that term, licensed place of worship. But for those who don't want to go to any licensed place of worship, what are the options?
They can apply to the registry for, when they are making the application, they should indicate to us that they want this registry moved to a location of their choice. And then we will grant that, but not directly at the registry. The marriage registrar does not have the right to move a registry. What she will do is to make an application
to the person's behalf.
Yes, on the person's behalf, fill in a form we call special license form, and then with that we'll do an affidavit, of course, that comes with it, and then she will have to do an application to the coordinator of marriage registries in River State, who have a supervising ministry in River State. So
if a couple wants to get wedded in a plane and they have that special license, the registrar will follow them.
Beautiful.
Okay.
And pay the prescribed fee, of course.
All right. That's home service. The churches give the same statutory marriage certificate issued at the registry?
Licensed churches.
Licensed places of worship,
yes.
Right?
Yes, they do.
All right. The millionaire farmer is asking, is there any law that says the registry must provide photographs for the couples?
No.
Because at the Port Harcourt registry, they don't allow you to bring your own photographer inside the hall, except you pay their own photographer. And the photographers don't.
I don't know about that.
That one is better. Millionaire farmer, that one is.
We're only talking about Obio or marriage registry. We don't know what happens in other registry, but we believe the registry is the same everywhere. That's what we're supposed to do.
It's the documentation.
Yes.
Millionaire farmer. It's not about this extracurricular. How do we know the churches that have the statutory authorization to issue the certificates? She said it, that they have a list at the Obio Akpor Council, the marriage registry there. Go there, you can look at that, or you ask them. If you ask them, how can they prove to you that they have it?
The churches?
Yes, place of worship.
Yeah, they have a department that handles marriage. They should be able to make that documents available to anybody who wants, because there is a certificate issued to them when they are approved as a licensed place of worship. You know, so they must have that document displayed for others to see. So they should show them.
Okay, someone's asking, what about marriages carried out by pilots, ship captains, army chaplains? Are they also legally recognized?
That is if they have previously been licensed by the registry. Any place, anybody that must issue this certificate must have a license. So it's a license that is the key now. Authorizes you to go ahead and
okay. Someone was talking about Orthodox churches, you know, Anglican, Catholic, and the likes, that they can issue certificates. How would you respond to that?
Yes, they can, if they are licensed. Not all of them are licensed. You know, there are smaller churches under the big ones.
Okay.
You know.
Like branches, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Most of them, if they are not going through the mother church, they come to us.
Okay.
For licensing.
Okay. What happens after registering marriage and you get a divorce? Will the man share property and give to his wife? Mike.
I know. I think I've heard this over and over again. So many, some men who refuse to get married in the registry because they believe that once they are married, it's like giving all they have to the woman. That's not the truth.
You have given her a body, you've given her money, you have given her a roof. People are staying together. It's to share money that is the problem. The property. What happens? What happens?
It's not true. Of course, they still have to go to court for court to decide dissolution of that marriage. So at that point, anybody can claim anything. If the court wills that to you or grants that to you, well, that's
so yours. It's outside your power. Yours is to join.
Yes.
If you want to scatter, go to court.
Go to court.
And court will scatter on your terms. Okay. Or court will grant your desire. Text, from what your guest is saying, it appears relatives of the couple showing up and saying, I'm not happy with two of them getting married. It's a ground for halting a marriage at the registry. On what other grounds can they halt it? What if after registering a marriage, relatives show up to contest the marriage? Then that they weren't informed, what happens to that marriage?
Now let me say one thing, that somebody or maybe a relative comes to put an objection to the marriage does not mean that marriage ceases to be, that couple ceases to wed in the registry. No, at that point we just put a pause. Okay. Let's hear these two persons. Let's see if there is a valid reason.
That's the same thing they do in place of worship, where they say if anyone has a reason why this couple should not be legally joined. Yes. Okay, so that's what the 21 days allow for.
Yeah, allow for.
But then again, is that publication enough? 21 days. I don't even know that this man I'm dating has already gone to put his picture and that of another woman at Obio Akpor. So how can I find out?
Well, at that point, we are handicapped because that's what the law says. You can't go against the law. The law says 21 days.
No, I'm saying me now that I'm dating Johnny. Johnny is now taking Nkechi's picture to that place, and I don't know. Okay. Is that publication in that location, is it enough to, you know, stop people who are married before from hiding to remarry, or someone who's told someone I'll marry you, giving a ring, and, you know, going back, you know, to go and marry someone else?
If there is a valid reason for that marriage, for a dissolution of that union, that is after you have wedded. For instance, you're married and the man goes behind to marry another woman, even if the man displays that picture for 21 days
and goes through with
it, that present marriage is still not valid before the law.
The new one,
no way, it's not valid before the law.
What happens? Would it be dissolved, or it would just be,
the woman can go to court and that's marriage, that present marriage
becomes
nullified. Yes. There is no marriage. If there is a valid reason, even if you go and marry in anywhere, is that first one that you have not properly dissolved is the marriage that the law knows.
So they're saying that since you say I want to do, you have to go to the court now after you have done to say I don't do again. Then the court will issue another document, divorce. On that ground, you can go with another person. But he's asking, what other grounds can a marriage be halted before it takes place?
If the couple, if one of the couple, maybe the parents, like we said before, comes along, and then if the girl is underage, or the both parties are underage,
below 21,
yes, below 21, that's a ground for us not to even go ahead with the marriage until the parents comes along to sign.
So you mean that they also submit birth certificates?
Yes, that's why we request. That's one of the.
And some people would bring one that they doctored. So the parents come to say, no, my child is 18 or she's 16.
Yes.
I'm Ibona. And I have the document to show.
Sure.
So it's not going to happen. Okay. How will one know? Okay, we've answered that already. We've answered that. Don, if you don't think so, let me know. I think we've answered your question. Selina is asking, are there any hidden charges?
Well, of course, you know, anything you do, there are processes that you follow. Those processes might actually not be in the books,
Okay.
but they are necessary for your marriage.
And it may cost more than the 15,000
Good.
eventually.
But it's not straight jacketed that you must, pay that.
So now that we are doing computer age, is there a way they can check all these things online?
Yes, you can. We have a website.
You do?
The IMC that registers, that supervises our marriage. We have a supervising ministry.
Is it working? Let me see.
IMC. You can go to IMC's website.
IMC Nigeria. Okay, there's something like that. Institute of no, that's not it. What's the name of the
Intergovernmental Marital Committee?
Intergovernmental. Let's take a call at this time so I can check this out. Intergovernmental Marriage Committee 0817. If we've answered your question, please don't call again. If we haven't answered your question, please call in to ask. We have ladies from the Obio Akpor Marriage Registry, and they're giving us some answers. Interministerial. Oh. Let's just take this call. We're Nigerian folk. Good morning.
Good morning. No.
You have a question?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear you.
I started this way. I'm aware that it was Almighty God that led the Human Marriage Foundation. And Jesus came into the world too. And he said, what therefore God joins together. So I want to ask, did God permit world judiciary and have missionaries to join any man and woman together as husband and wife? Because Jesus said, what therefore God has joined together, not what the lawyers.
How does God join together, sir?
Thank you.
Hold on, sir. Hello?
I'm here.
Yeah, how does God join together?
Yeah, God is He's a high priest, the bishops.
So how does that take place? I would like to know. How does that take place, the marriage?
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you now use the biblical laws of marriage.
How does it take place?
Yeah, people gather and they come to the altar of God.
So the
Yes,
hold on, sir.
up
Hello, sir.
and use God's stipulated laws in the Bible now to conduct the marriage.
So these churches or places that you talk about
concluded with the signature of the Almighty God. I don't know whether you know the signature of the Almighty God.
No, you tell me. What is the signature of the Almighty God?
The signature of the Almighty God is found in the book of Matthew chapter 28.
What does it say?
That is Matthew chapter 28. From the okay, let me directly tell you that a signature of the Almighty God is in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit.
Okay, hold on, sir. Hello, sir.
I'm here.
Where does the church exist? Does it exist in heaven or on earth where there's a government?
It's on. We have secular government, then we have religious government.
No, but
which is the government of God.
Does the religious government operate outside secular space?
No.
Thank you, sir. We need to move. So I'm opening the website, intergovernmentalmarriagereg.org. Intergovernmentalmarriagereg.org. Intergovernmentalmarriagereg. That's it. Wow, lots of questions. Why is it that during court weddings they only tell the man not to look at any other woman? It's not court marriage, sir. You came in late. It's registry marriage. Is that what you tell them?
Really, what happens is that when you're taking the vow, you should be looking at the woman you're with, and the woman should be looking at the man, because you're exchanging vow. You're telling the person, this is what we're going to do. This is my
journey.
Yes.
Okay.
So at that point, you see some men, instead of looking at the woman, they'll be looking at somewhere else.
Yeah, so why no they there? They don't want to marry.
So at that point, we call your attention. Please look at your wife.
Oh wow,
men do it a lot.
Andy, good morning. Are you on?
Good morning. No,
yeah, let's hear you. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to ask a simple question. Your guest, please, don't you think the measures at which the court handle marriages are the reasons why there are so many breakups?
Court, how?
Thank you very much.
No, Andy, how does the court? What did you say?
Let me say, in judiciary in Nigeria, we know what it entails to get justice. and not just getting justice, the right justice. For example, I might be at fault as a husband, as a man to a woman. And for the fact that I have money, I can go and sub and pay money for court to judge in my own favor. That is what I meant. So don't you think that the way that the marriages are being handled in court, that is the reason why more divorces are coming?
Is it contentious marriages you're talking about? Because marriages are not handled in courts. You get married at the registry, then if you have issues and you want to divorce, you approach the courts. And then again, I thought when they come, is it not, wait, when they marry, is it not our money? Andy, well, long story. If one party wants to divorce, the other party doesn't want to divorce, what happens? Do you have any idea?
Well, that will be handled by legal persons.
Get a lawyer, right?
Yes,
let your lawyer tell you. And I also realized that many people don't know how divorce works, so they just say it. Get a lawyer. Let them tell you inside your ear what would happen, the duration, and the likely cause. Then you decide if the trouble is worth it. Abi? Because I've heard that some of them takes years sometimes.
Yes, it does.
It's not I'm angry today, tomorrow. But they can move out.
Yes,
while they are
separation.
mediating.
Separation.
Or you're trying to just, scatter the whole thing. Sandy, does the registry publish this notice online? That's what I was trying to ask you.
Yeah, we do.
I'm trying
if you go to intergovernmental marriage, that's where
it's taking forever to load.
It's because it's a lot
so
of
many people are getting married there. How many do you get in a week or a month?
We can't say that now.
Oh my. In a case where the couple realized later that their statutory wedding certificate from the local government's registry wasn't officially stamped, what would they do? Does that ever happen? You give certificates without stamping?
No, that's when you wed in a licensed place of worship.
So
sometimes after the wedding, they don't come back to the registry to stamp and seal their certificate.
So confirm the certificate.
Yes.
Oh wow. So if you get wedded or joined in
church,
in the licensed place of worship, you must still take that certificate to the registry.
To the registry.
So no dodging.
For certification.
Charles has to be my final call this morning. Charles, good morning.
Good morning.
Let's hear you.
Yeah. My question is, the situation is the certificate is from the registry, that the couples only come to realize years later that certificate was not stamped. But that wedding, it was carried out. The media, and there are so many evidences to show that.
No. You wedded at the registry?
No, in a church.
That's what she's saying. She says you must still go back to the registry to have them stamp and seal it.
Okay. After wedding, you take the certificate.
After your ceremony in your church, you now go to the registry, go back to government and say, we have done this, stamp it for us.
2 certificates you were given.
They give 2.
They give them 2.
Because
one is supposed to be for us and one for them.
Okay. So someone is asking, what if the first marriage was not legal? Can the second one be? So you're cohabiting, for example, or maybe customary. If a person does customary, right, and wants to marry another woman, for example, how does that go?
No, it's not allowed.
It's not.
So what are the men that have 3 wives in the house?
You're going to marry the 3 of them customarily. Of course, the customary people allows a man to take more than 1 wife.
Okay.
But at that point, you no longer register any of that marriage statutorily.
So the man is not married to anybody by law?
No, there's legal
certificate for that.
Yes, we have a certificate from
multiple.
Yes, for those who are having customary marriage.
No, hold on now. 3 of us now, we're married to 1 man. So who will you give certificate?
No, if it is customary marriage.
He married us now. He paid that bride price for all of us.
All of you.
So I will have my own. You have your own.
Sure.
You have your own.
Yes. But that's not a legal marriage.
It's not a legal marriage.
It's legal based on our custom.
Okay.
And tradition.
So hold on. What I'm saying is that can the man now come to say, I want to marry this particular one at the registry?
No.
You won't allow?
No. Yeah. Because he's chosen to marry her customarily.
Okay, this one says, tell the caller that God expects humans to be subject to spiritual authority. And one of the things authorities demand is that marriages be registered. Okay, someone says you can also find a list of registered worship centers at the Ministry of Interior. do you dissolve a marriage that was not consummated legally? You have the church certificate, you did your customary marriage, but don't have that certificate from the registry. How do you dissolve that kind of marriage?
You should talk with his lawyer.
His lawyer.
They will still have to go to court.
The lawyer must chop. Is there still exchange of vows for existing marriage or just issuance of certificates?
If you want to renew your vow, you can't take another vow. If you have not taken a vow before, you can't take a vow too.
All right, we've run out of time, people. Thank you very much, ladies. There are lots of questions still coming through, but they can find you at your office, right?
Yes.
Obio
Marriage Registry.
Inside the Obio Secretariat.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Praise Igwe-Mbah and Franca Chiorlu-Zituboh.
Thank you so much.
And that's a wrap.
Thank
Happy
you so
married
much.
life to those who want to get married, but they told you if you don't do it at the registry, then you're not legally married. My name is Igwe-Mbah. Good morning.